This is about bans. Many, many laws were broken in the Waffle House slaughter. Many, many laws were broken in the Toronto massacre here with a van. Laws don't prevent crimes. Interdiction prevents crimes. Profiling and monitoring prevent crime. Good guy with guns on the scene. Good guys with guns on the scene prevent crimes. But I've often told you on the show, Toronto attacks, this one, well, those are the ones that keep me up at night because you've got an actor, by all indications, not on any law enforcement radar. Clean driving record, goes and rents a van. People rent them all day long. You can go to Home Depot, you can go to Hertz, you can go to Penske, you can go to Ryder, you can go to Enterprise and rent a van. People renovate their homes, they have businesses, you need vans. Nothing in and of itself suspicious about a 25-year-old guy renting a van. And then he decides to go and use it as a weapon and massacre 10 people, wound 15 others more, many very seriously. Can't stop that. And we have to start being intellectually honest with ourselves and others that we live in a world where evil has happened since the beginning of time. It has always happened. It will always happen. And there's very little we can do to prevent these one-off attacks with no indications of anything. The worst thing we can do is knee-jerk react and demand legislation. That's about the absolute worst thing we can do. But of course, that's what's happening here in America now. Thankfully, we're not seeing calls for bans or draconian regulations yet in Canada. But here in America, the chorus of gun control over the Waffle House shooting is again starting when federal gun laws were broken, state laws on murder were broken, state laws on indecency were broken because the guy was walking around nude, state laws on trespassing were broken. You can argue burglary statutes applied. In many states, the definition of burglary is knowingly enter, remain unlawfully with the intent to commit a crime inside. Well, you don't have to steal something. Killing people is certainly more serious than that. But many, many laws were broken in the Waffle House incident, and not the least of which was Brian King's father, Travis Brian King, the suspect's father, giving him a gun by knowing he was a prohibited person. Let's start enforcing those laws first and reversing gun-free zone policies. Places like Waffle House, Tennessee, LSU State. Many, many people in Tennessee carry firearms. Why would Waffle House ban the carrying of those firearms by the good guys? It doesn't make any sense to me. Now, I'm not saying that's the panacea. Good guys with guns are not the panacea. Security is a multi-layered approach. I tell you all the time. But let's not take common sense elements away, like arming good guys, like eliminating gun-free zones when bad guys can freely walk in. Let's return to common sense and let's move away from knee-jerk reactionary legislation and regulation. This is all really important content. I want to bring it to you every single day. So help me do that by subscribing to our premium service at www.therebel.media/shows.